I showed them the actual affidavits and the search warrants how they was filed 7 days later, and they wrote me back and saying that they didn't find any wrongdoing. But it's clearly that all these things are supposed to be filed before they can even conduct a search or a swap raid. So they were supposed to automatically rule in my favor then. But like I said, I'm just a person in prison, and if they denied me, who's gonna listen to me? But these lawyers, if they would have took it to the people or said the right things or went to the media. They hold us to this higher standard, but for real, they're held to a higher standard because they took an oath to protect and uphold the Constitution no matter what, even against their own people. They tell us to follow this book, but then when it's their time to follow this book, they start subjecting us to illegal things or psychological warfare or just denying us because they feel like we don't have the same type of access that they have, or since we're in prison, who's going to listen to us, or how can I go to. I'm not college educated. I don't have a law degree. I barely got my GED. So even if I filed everything the right way and said everything the right way, like I said, I'm just a person from the east side of Columbus. I grew up poor. So they could easily just deny mine. And if they just denied me, who's going to care about that? How is it ever going to reach anybody else when it's going to the same people that already done all these illegal things to me? Or how can I go to the, or how can I take my stuff the directly to a media outlet, or how do I know my mail is actually reaching these people? That's why I wanted my whole situation investigated. Like I said, I wrote to the superintendent's office and showed them that they never had search warrants, and they wrote me back and said that they found that they didn't do any wrongdoing, but I showed them the actual paperwork, so I don't understand how they couldn't find that they done anything wrongdoing. I think that's why the lawyer told me not to contact her anymore once I started pointing out all these things and explaining things the right way, because they wanted to leave me in prison with no real help or no real outside support, or with no one educated enough to be able to articulate it the right way or file the right type of motions, because everything I'm saying is true and all the things that I'm doing is the right way. But at the end of the day, if nobody's here to represent me the right way, who's going to just listen to little old me?